but you'll always stay close to my heart. You'll always stay close to my heart. We lost everything, but you'll always stay close to my heart. You'll always stay close to my heart. You'll always stay close to my
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to vVv Gaming's Armageddon series. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, with 79 players ready to jump out this week for our finals of Season 4. Hello, everybody. My name is vVv Orion. I am your host and your caster this evening, and tonight we've got some great PUBG action planned for you guys, as these players here have been competing over the past 4 weeks, creating a long commitment and a long journey here, as they are now ready to compete for their custom glass trophies. That is right. 4 of these players tonight will be going home, or should I say, will be receiving in the mail at their home 4 custom glass trophies designed by yours truly, vVv Orion. Well, actually, we all kind of chip in on this, and everybody kind of helps out a little bit in the decision making, but ultimately, it is mostly the PUBG staff that kind of handles this stuff for you guys. And here we are already landing, and look at the madness that ensues over here. Now, I will say that we're going to need to be a little patient here early on. Even though the new update came out, it still seems that there is a lot of rubber banding server lag here on the custom modes, and there's not really much we can do about that. I'm very, very sorry, guys, but I will say that this is something that is definitely new. We are still getting used to it, obviously. But hopefully we can find some early action here, as it looks like we've already got some guys landing to try to get some vehicles. And it looks like Edgar's going to go down here. Nick's going to, or Gifted is going to knock Edgar over. And now here comes Gifted to try to come and get their teammate up. Otis is over here already with a gun ready to go after these guys. And it looks like he's going to be able to defend his teammates long enough to make it out okay. Now this map is going to be a little bit tricky because I'm afraid we're going to get that pinging warping thing where people go blasting around the map. So we're gonna have to take a look here as we see Gifted, Orange, Kara, Chubby Bubby, Defiant, Dota, and Fudge TV all down here to the left, and you see them rubber banding. You see this rubber banding that we're witnessing right now. Unfortunately, this is something that is new that's been happening with the new update, and somehow his bike just turned into a vehicle. But you know what, I will say that it's gotten a lot smoother, and even though we are having some new server issues, overall the game is getting much better and much easier to cast as the weeks ensue. So still big props to PUBG for getting what they've gotten done to this game and allowing us to have at least a little bit better of a system here. Now you guys should be able to see the 20 teams alive. You should be able to see the amount of people alive. We did clean up our overlay a little bit here. We know those numbers are going to change and warp, so we just kind of left it a little bit open. So hopefully no information is being blocked to you guys this week, and it feels like you are able to see a little bit more and gain just a little bit more. Now 79 people are still alive, so it looks like both of those players are going to get revived. It looks like Nick was able to get one down as well. Not quite sure exactly what that happened. It looks like Nick is up here in this vehicle heading to the north with 3 people in their vehicle together, and it looks like they're going to stop in to Yasnaya. And honestly, depending on where they stop here, they may not be in the greatest situation. It looks like they are going to pull into the apartments. These apartments have not loaded yet, but they're going to go ahead and hop on out as the game is going to take a little bit to kind of settle out here. And Nick Whitler, God tier, is going to go down already, so I figure we might see some action here as Oaksav is going to try to run over and go after these guys. They do not even have guns yet. It looks like God tier is going to be finished off there. Now Mr. Markman is going down in the background as well. Where are these little blips going off? It looks like that's happening over here at this compound. It looks like Mr. Markram is down inside one of these buildings as well. Now Blunts is going to get lit up, and it looks like Yubika Komitni, Yubika Komnat, I don't know how to say your name. I am so sorry, my friend. But it looks like Ubi's going to get one down, and is going to be able to go over to get their teammate now. Can we see where Blunt's teammates are? It looks like they're way to the north. There's nothing that they're going to be able to do to help, as you see them sitting there talking about their lives. In all honesty, I might be moving and trying to spread out a little bit here. But let's head back to Yasnaya. I got to tell you, it's really hard getting used to the names up in the top right. It's such a faded little white text up there. Orange Snow is going to get Blunt, so they're just finishing off the kills down there that were downed. We're not missing any big fights in the background right now. So just to give you a little insight. But if you're not familiar, if you guys are new to PUBG and you guys have never really watched this before, the kill feed will be available up there in the top right underneath the 20 teams. I tried to go to free mouse to click up there, but it doesn't work like that apparently. So you will see the amount of teams that are left right now. And there are 76 people left alive. Now, if you get in first place, you're going to get 25 points. You get in second place, you're going to get 20. Third place is 15 points. Fourth place is 10 points. And fifth place is 5 points. Now, every kill that these guys get will also be giving them 2 points. Meaning that if they score 12 kills in this game, they're going to basically be getting the same amount of points that they would for first place. So playing aggressive is much, much smarter in our tournaments than camping. But there is going to be times where these guys are going to have to take it slow so that way they can ensure that they get a better opportunity to potentially get some kills here. Let's head over to South George Pool and see if we can find some of that action right now. Dan Bear, doubles, Flamesire, MyTech over here, always landing here, going against Fury, a newly picked up team. Just got signed on their organization. Congratulations, guys. Welcome to the pro scene. Hope you guys have great success. Product, you've been around for quite a while in our tournaments. Fierce, you guys are all relatively new faces to me, but Product's been here for quite a while. I know Product's a top 10 player, insanely good PUBG player. So great choice for Fury to pick them up and snag them while they were still free agents. Fury's going to down Danber. So right as we go to Dan to see if he can see them in return, he's going to get down by the one and only Zero over here. Is that how you say your name? I'm just going to call you Zero. The extra X there. Zero. Every time I try to get fancy with your name spelling, you guys just tell me that it's really simple. So Fierce here with the 4 times is going to be shooting back through the window here on Fingwin. You guys still see that rubber banding happen. I promise you that will settle down later in the game. There's absolutely nothing that we can do about that, unfortunately. That is something just on the server side. I believe that they're using relatively low-tick servers for PUBG right now. If you guys didn't know, PUBG did migrate from Amazon servers over to Microsoft servers when they picked up their contract with Microsoft to release this game on Xbox. So servers are definitely going to be something that are going to be getting improved over the next few months, hopefully, as this is a work in progress to develop this game further with the server stability for both the PC platform and the Xbox platform. I know a lot of you guys are kind of making fun of that platform right now, as it is a little bit buggy, but to be honest, PUBG was there on PC for a while as well. So hopefully they can get it to the level of where it needs to be for an Xbox title. Now Fury Fierce is going to see them going through this compound. Just saw Fingwin run to the left there. I think it looks like we're seeing some of the shots late, either that or Fierce is just trying to check some corners now. Probably seeing Fingwin running through there. I assure you that the game normally does not look like this, guys. We are just going to have to deal with this, unfortunately, for a little bit at least, until maybe another update or two comes out. But all right, I guess we're going to click over here onto Fierce, and I don't know how we got into that. I guess right-clicking zooms us in all the way now, too. So some new settings, and I apologize for getting into the game right in the plane. It looked like none of the players had names in the lobby, and I was afraid that that was going to carry over into the game, so we did actually hold off for just a moment, just in case they did go down. It looks like Nitrogen is going to go down by Flamesire. Fingwin's going to go down also. Now, he is not down on the map there. He just goes down now. The lag had to catch up, but you could see the kill feed. So the kill feed seemingly is still relatively accurate here. So we've got Product going in and trying to get a revive off on Nitrogen. Fingwin is down. Doubles and Danbury are going to try to throw some smoke grenades so that way they can head over to the west here and try to get Fingwin up. Now Fingwin has only been downed this first time, so his health is not going to be diminishing too fast, but the Doubles is going to take one right in the side there as he tries to go in. And now the Doubles is going to go down. Fury Fierce and these guys in Zero are landing their shots. We're just going to kind of keep an aerial view as the first person is kind of laggy right now. Kind of difficult to see exactly what's going on as people are pinging around everywhere. But now, MyTech in a really troublesome spot here on the south side of Georgetown. They have got to go over and get their teammates up. Fingwin and the Doubles are two of the key players on this team. Danbear and Flames are both great players. But losing two of your main roster here early on is never going to help you in the long run. Nitrogen is going to get Flamesire down. So Flame is down. It looks like Fingwin and Danbear are going to get pushed here by Fierce. Fierce is going to try to make it up into the house. Is he going to see him? It looks like he's going to back off and head back to the north. Teammates might be telling him, hey, man, don't push it. You know, these guys are still pretty good. Just because we're getting a bit of an advantage on them here doesn't mean we need to send one guy in by themselves. Now imagine if Fierce goes in there, gets wrecked, gets eliminated. No one's there to revive him. He's definitely going to go down. Obviously, making it a little bit too late for you to make something of it. And Zeros is going to kill Doubles. So the Doubles was trying to crawl in, and unfortunately he's going to go down there. But it looks like we have Ubi in the background getting into a fight as well. So I'm not quite sure if that's even where they actually are. The game is trying to catch up here, and normally it shows me where people are shooting. It looks like South Georgetown is where people were fighting. It looks like we are over here in Pachinki. So let's just head over here to Pachinki for just a second, give you guys a little bit of insight what's going on. Sheesh Disco just knocked down Gifted Rue, and Gifted Rue is finished off here at that middle compound over there. It looks like fault line. These guys are inside these buildings, but unfortunately, the server lag here is being a little bit up. And these guys are going flying across the screen right now. So as this game is still early in development, like I said, it's going to be a little bit troublesome for us to deal with some of this stuff, but that's all right. We're going to make it managed. Now, Ubi still up and alive. It looks like that's not who I meant to click on. I meant to click on Ubi. Ubi has died. So it looks like Ubi's gone down for good, unfortunately. Now, Fingwin's going to get Fury back. Let's head back over to Georgepool and see what we've got going on here as Product, Fierce, and Zero are still going at it with these guys. Fingwin, I believe, is the last one to be alive out of his teammates here. And we're just waiting for our buildings to render in. Beautiful Death is going to get Essential down in the background. And here we go with Fingwin just watching himself upstairs. Is he going to be able to defend himself? I believe he's in a 1v3 situation unless they can go get the revive off. And then he's going to be in a 1v4. And that's exactly what's going on. So now Product has got him down on the first floor, down by the door. You see Fingwin trying to chuck a grenade. It seemed he might have just tossed something down there. And he did, throwing a smoke grenade. Fierce and Zero with Nitrogen here just on the west side of this compound. Nitrogen's going to head down to the south side, spreading out and surrounding Fingwin. Fingwin's in a real bad spot here for game one. Was just in chat rooting these guys some good luck, and there it goes. Zero is going to be able to get one down here, or Zero is going to be down here by Fingwin. My apologies. I say so many names sometimes. They blur all together. Now, Fierce is going to push aside. He's going to want to make a play. He says, I don't want to do this right now. We need to get out of here. We need to start pushing. We're in the zone, but we need to make a play. We can't spend all day dealing with Fingwin here. And Fingwin will pick you apart if you give him an opportunity to do so. Now, I don't think Fingwin's just standing there with his gun away. I believe it's lagging a little bit here. So I'm just going to try to keep this here where we may or may not see some action as Fingwin is trying to defend himself here in a 1v4. Just keep an eye on the map and see if we got other squads pushing in. We still have a long battle between the Pachinki guys. That's probably not going to do too much right now as they are relatively far away. Right now, this seems to be the hot fight that we need to be watching here. Because if Fingwin can make something out of this and get a 1v4 wipe here, that would be absolutely incredible. And here's his chance. And unfortunately, he's going to go down as Prod Envy pushes upstairs with the Scar and gets him down. Very nice try, my tech. But you still have 2 games to go. And the way our point scoring system works, do not fear. People can't really get too far ahead unless they get a lot of kills, and all you gotta do is have one good game to bounce yourself back yourself, and you are right back in the runnings. Now we got 68 people left alive, 19 teams left. You see how long of a game it's already been, and you see how few of people have already gone down. Now it looks like Sixmo and these guys who have gone down to Snosovska military base are going to head all the way back up to the north now. And let's just take a look at their guns. It looks like we got a suppressor here and an SKS suppressor on our M4 here, fully automatic 5.56 firearm, and rocking that 7.62. Edgar Allen in the background is going to get some people down on a vehicle. This new map, man, I have no idea where the heck people are fighting. It used to show me a lot more. It seems like people are fighting here, but that is not exactly where Edgar was. This is where they are. So it looks like Edgar and these guys are going to be able to get some kills here and roll away, as Pachinki now is looking to be the spot to try to find some more action. Now, we have tried to head over there. It looks like it's going to drop us a little bit lower, but we do have vehicles driving by here. Is Kraken going to get seen? Is Swighton here in this building with In Thy Dreams? It does not look like that is going to be the case. We do have a care package dropping over here on the western side of this field, and Kraken is going to run himself over. Kraken just flips on the motorbike. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Kraken's losing right now. A good friend of mine, play with him all the time. Very smart kid. My goodness. Stepsons here inside this building. Fault line and triggers are going to get sent back inside their building here as they're getting shot at from Pachinki. An unfortunate timing there. We've got Comet in the back. We've got multiple vehicles going down. Let's see what we've got going on here. As we head up to the north, we've got a car just getting absolutely melted as they try to roll into this compound now. Hit by a pan is going to go down to try to help his teammates here. He's got to get them up. He's got 3 down outside their building, and that is going to be it. Steakman has made it inside, and now Steakman jumps outside. He's going to get Chakra being down, and now it's in a 2v1 situation. They've got to get their teammates up. Sheesh is going to see Steakman. Steakman's down at the blue box, and he's going to go down. Player Jones hit by pan. Guile Esports here is going to be able to keep it alive as they're not missing out. We've got multiple fights going down. Let's head back into the action. Looks like Sawyer is down. Are they going to be able to do something about this? And it looks like the team who has gotten him down is relatively far away. Squad 1 here, Sixmo, Oganocton, Shunker TV, and A Beautiful Death have gotten Sawyer down. Now Sawyer is with Ismag and his teammate. Now I don't know if they have a third teammate. They did only queue with 3. Their 4th player was not able to make it, unfortunately. So they were already at a disadvantage, and it looks like their teammate may be a little bit far away here to help as we are stuck in our free look mode. Now let's head back to the skies here and just kind of give you an aerial view of what's going on as everybody starts teleporting all over the place. Don't mind that. That's just PUBG doing what it does best. Let's head back to Pachinki. It seems like we have the fight of the century here in Pachinki, fighting with the west side of this compound of what we like to call Pachinki 2.0. When the game first came out, when it was just out of alpha, a lot of guys like to jump here in solos and then rotate into the city. I don't know why. It was just a really popular thing. I'd get like 6, 7, 8, 9 people that would try to land at this house at once. So we called that Pachinki 1.0. As we evolved and we started playing duos in squads, we moved over to Pachinki 2.0. And then realizing that you can get screwed with loot there sometimes, we evolved the loot strat as a Pachinki 2.0 up to church and then over to Pachinki 3.0, a great high ground compound that can allow you to hold over. A really good strat for duos to get a good eye on Pachinki. And it seems like Pachinki 2.0 is doing very well for Triggers OP. But it looks like their squad's going to head out of there and start going to the west now, knowing that they want to get into the circle a little bit more. We've got a guy up here in the water. Are they going to be seen by Free? Let's check this out. And it looks like he's definitely been seen here. So we've got Free trying to pop some shots on him with a suppressor. Are they going to try to go and run him over? Look at his health. Oh my gosh. They tagged him multiple times. But fortunately for him, they're just going to zoom on in on the boat. And watch Lek come back and win the whole thing. Like that one mistake of just not going over there and driving over him is going to get him killed. Now we've got another squad going right in here to Hellfire Gaming. Let's see what triggers and these guys can do as they're about to push in on a very well-equipped squad here who is ready to go. We've got 18 teams left. We've got about, what, almost 10 minutes into this first game, it seems like, and we're already down only 2 teams. Absolutely nutty. We've had a couple single guys drop off from a couple squads, but we've also been able to make it out okay. It seems like the rubber banding's trying to stop. Strops is going to get down Ovaxery or whatever you Xavier? Oxavier? Is that how it is? Oxaviero? Going to get down in the background. Looks like fault line triggers, and these guys are going to try to split up to get an angle here on Ace Crazy and Otis as fault line and them try to head up toward the north side of this mountain. New circle has come down on him. Strops in the background is doing work. So look at that over here on the east side. Let's get into the action, see what's going on down here by the water. Geitler is down. Nick as well is going to go down and try to get up Geitler. Now, Cowboy 88 could get revived here by Rich. I'm not quite sure what Strops can see, so let's get into his first person here. And it looks like he can see just about everything as Rich is going to come out of the water. Grenades have coming out. I don't know if that was a stun grenade or a smoke grenade. What exactly is happening? Rich is going to use the water to his defense now, going to fall back in as it is very difficult to shoot people in the water when they get underneath just a few feet. So now Nick is going to finish off Cowboy. Cowboy 88 was hanging out on the coast there. Looks like Free and Rich 69 are down there together. Not in the best of spots right now, but look at this. They are inside the zone. If Rich can get back and get to the rock, he's going to be in a much better situation. Nick is going to go ahead and get into the water now. Free is up there by the bridge, not really able to make a play in his current position. Geitler is going to go down, not able to get the med off before the circle came in and punishes him. I believe he's getting shot at from behind too, so Rich needs to be careful. Rich is going to go down by Sheriff Clayton from behind, and now Sheriff Clayton and these guys right below here to the south are going to start going after Strops and Nick. Nick and Strops are in a really bad spot. We've got another squad up just to the west of them on the high ground looking at them as well, and Rich is going to go down permanently. We've got 58 people left alive, still 18 teams, as Free is still holding it down for his current team. Now we got to see in there, a Beautiful Death is going to come up from the hill right above him and get Strops down. So who's going to get the kill though? Beautiful Death did get the down, but now these guys are going to take some damage from the south side as we get into some first person action here. Let's see what these guys can see here. He's going to go back and forth with the SKS. Only has a red dot on there, so unfortunately the scopes are not going to be fully equipped in the way that he would like. But nonetheless, if you can see him, you can shoot him. You just have to try a little bit harder and put your scope right where you need to with that red dot to ensure that you can get yourself a good kill. Now Strops is probably going to get finished off here by a Beautiful Death and these guys, ensuring that they get the 2 points. Now if somebody downs a player and another squad finishes the kill, that guy's going to get the points. So finishing your downs is very, very important. Oh my God. Look at this madness that's about to happen. Oh my God, that madness. I am so sorry. If you have epilepsy or anything like that, I am so sorry. Be very careful watching any PUBG streams if you have any sort of issues with seizures and stuff like that, because you never know when something is going to happen. I am so sorry. I do not ever intentionally want to make you guys dizzy watching this. Micey's going to knock down Dig in the background. We've got so much happening. I don't even know where to go to show you guys all this. So we've got people getting lit up in the middle of his dossier here. Defiant Dota. No, if he could just make it in with his team just needs to give him some covering fire. All you got to do is just shoot in the direction. And oh, Defiant Dota is going to finally get down here as he just tries to make it to his wall. Karad needs to stand in front of Defiant Dota here to ensure that he doesn't get tagged. And that's a very risky thing to do. Oh, he's behind the vehicle. Okay. So he is behind the vehicle. They are going to be able to get a revive off. And would you look at this? We've got two different squads right here. We got Recren, Aimbot, and these guys all up in the north side of Waterworld as well. And now we're going to have them pushing across the street into Guile Esports, who's been holding down that camp just on the eastern side of the road. Coke and Invictus is going to get Lek. So Lek is going to get down, I believe, by his own teammate. So Invictus just kills Invictus, knocking himself down. What is happening over there? Those guys had to have been on a bicycle. Motorbikes definitely like to flip like that. And here we go. We've got two squads potentially coming in right on top of each other right now. As we see these guys shooting down on My Luxa. My Luxa is going to get tagged. Kara is going to go down and get Engineers. So Engineers is going to get finished off down there by Waterworld, the fight we were just watching. And now you see Dig and Tohu Juho having a great little cupboard of cover down there they've created with their vehicles. Now they're going to start shooting the tires out to ensure that these guys can't just take off again and try to zip on out of here. Micey and Tuho Juho in a really, really bad spot now, not able to use any of this cover. And ooh, Nitrogen's going to take one in the face. Fury Esports up here, or Fury Gaming. I apologize if I said that wrong. Not quite sure which one it is exactly. This is a new organization. We're just going to call them Fury for now. Doing a great job holding it down up here on the north side of this hill. Fury still going back and forth. They're going to run down the hill and get away from these guys. Now hit by a pan's going to go down. Looks like we've got a fight going down here at that compound we were watching earlier. Looks like Champy's going to go down here as well, and he's going to get finished off. That's going to be 2 points easy. Chakra's going to get pushed into the door here, and he's going to get one down. He's going to go after Tricky, and unfortunately he's not going to be able to. Chakra's going to go down, and that will be it for his team. Sheesh Disco was up on the roof down. Teammates are not going to be able to get him revived, though, in time. Recrent here swimming into the circle. We've got many squads to the north, 50 people left here. And who do we watch? Who do we watch? We've got shots going off here. Chubba Bubba is going to kill Swighton, so Swighton's going to go down. Looks like we're having still a very long battle here between many squads. Looks like we're going to run into multiple fights here, so let's just keep an eye on one of them and try to get you guys into some action. I'm just trying to show you guys a little bit of variation here so we don't just stick on the same fight over and over again, but I'm also trying not to make the server crash on itself. So we've got Furry, Zero, and Fierce Product have made their way down towards the east a little bit here. Now they are stuck fighting Anakin, Beerhead, Boru Tigan, and Ogans. See if we're going to run into another squad fight over here. It looks like we absolutely are, as these guys are going to get pushed here. I'm not quite sure if they know they're about to get pushed, though, as Turtle Gamer and Pandilix are going to come up behind him here. Let's see what Pandilix sees as he's going to run right into him. Now seeing him jump in front of him, he's going to try to go for Diggory, and Diggory's going to see him and gets him down. Unfortunately, the full auto there might not have been the best situation. Sometimes using that single tap definitely helps out. Or was that Unite or Units? I can't remember. I think he told me his name was Unit. So Unit's going to go down. It's up to Turtle Gamer here now to make a play. Not quite sure if these guys are getting shot at from behind, but it looks like Anakin Skywalker's going to go down as well. Oh, no, it looks like he's not going to go down. My apologies. His bar was red. That was just a UI bug there. Now it looks like Recrent is in the water, and he is definitely getting shot at. Product and the rest of these guys are still trying to get themselves into a good spot. We've got another squad fighting over here to the east as One Hog tries to drive up in his car. Is it going to get blown up? It absolutely is. He tries to jump out before the car blows up, but unfortunately jumping out gets him eliminated. Now, if you think about it, though, he did just remove 2 points from those guys. I'm pretty sure Trigger's is going after this guy in the water. We don't need to worry about that, though. Let's head back into the skies and see what Fury can do against these guys here in the compound just to the south of them. Squad being eliminated to the west that we were just witnessing, getting into engagement early. Just moments before. Now Product, Fierce, Nitrogen, the rest of these guys are going to zip on out of here, heading over to the east and just trying to go down and get into the new circle. Now we've got guys going across the bridge. Would you look at this? He's going to get absolutely melted. We saw that one coming. As we've got many vehicles and people fighting right now. That's all Squad 19, all taking shots over here at Squad 1. All these guys are trying to come down in to Rozhok now. Would you look at that? Product is going to get blown up by a vehicle explosion. Now, he did kill himself technically in that vehicle explosion, so points are not going to go to that team. Now, Fury is going to try to do something up here on the north side of this bridge, looking down into these guys who are crawling in and out of the water. I'm not quite sure if he sees that. I'm pretty sure he does. I just don't think he wants to do anything about it right now. 8X is going to come out, and we're going to go after Oganocton. Oganocton's not going to be able to make it in, but the 8X is still going to be able to help these guys try to make a play. Now, he is going to be in here. I don't think he realizes that he's being shot all the way over on the north side, or the southeast side of Rozhok as well. Vehicles going all the way down in towards the water. It's absolute madness right now. Nitro is trying to make it in. Boru Tigan is going to go down. We've got guys still trying to run in outside the circle. Recrent has just been chilling inside the water. Probably one of the smarter ways to play this, honestly. Zalupakonia is going to go down as well. And people are just dropping like flies. I'm just going to try to give you an aerial view so you can see what the heck is going on here. Fierce is going to go down here. Beerhead's going to go down. Triggers is going to kill Fury Fierce. And it's just up to Triggers now, left for his team to make a play here. Oganocton, beautiful death. These guys have got a little nice ridge to go hug in here. Beerhead is going to go down fast here. Still has a couple of his teammates left alive over here to the side, though. Now, Sixmo definitely sees where these guys are over to the east there, to the southeast. He is scanning windows back and forth. He knows they're there, as they were probably shooting at him just moments ago, but now Triggers has got up on the triple stack over here just to the northwest, putting their team in a great spot. Edgar Allen Blow is going to go down, unfortunately, trying to flank in a little bit of a different direction here. Nick and the rest of these guys are going to push in from the east as the circle is collapsing more towards the west, kind of in this more open field here. Unfortunately, that is not going to be too good for many of these players, as we've got 11 teams left still. So we've got 6mo coming up here, trying to get into this warehouse next to Triggers. They are holding this warehouse down quite well. Recrent is still playing the water game, rocking that invitational strat. Ogans is going to go down. Ace Crazy with the kill, and now they're going to get shot at by Tricky, Warwick, and Aimbot Vox. So these guys are trying to get pushed in from the east now, but they're just going to stay swimming and stay inside the water. Not a very bad way to play this at all. Looks like we've got another engagement happening down here in the middle part of Rozhawk. We've got one squad to the east, one squad to the west, and they definitely know that they are there. Chubba Bubba was just taking some serious damage a few moments ago. Triggers is going to get shot at as well. We've got these guys on a rooftop battle back and forth. Chubba Bubba and Fudge are trying to get Sheriff Clayton, and that's exactly what they do. As a grenade comes flying out, if that grenade makes over the wall, that would be insanely impressive, and I think it kind of almost did, actually. Looks like Chubba Bubba is just going to check his back, see if anybody's around him. They are looking to the south, looking in different directions, trying to see if anybody else is going to make a play on them. And now they're being pushed. These guys definitely want to get this kill. Fudge is going to go inside and try to make a play here, as they need to push upstairs. It looks like that's where the rest of these guys are, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Looks like Kara's going to try to go up there and make a play, but unfortunately they're going to get down, so Defiant Dota is going to go up as well and also get down. Kavik to sneak. Sheriff Clayton doing a good job of holding their team together. And now we've got somebody maybe wanting to go out of a window, it looks like. Looks like that's exactly what they're going to do, and they're going to jump downstairs and try to get him through the window while they're doing the revives. And here comes the door open. Unfortunately, the door doesn't open the way that they would really like it to, and now they're in a really bad spot. So now they've got him focused on the door. Chubba Bubba's going to go down, and that is going to be a very, very smart squad wipe. One jumping on the window, causing them all to turn around, and then pushing down the stairs to get the elimination. Ace Crazy 24 is going to go down by Triggers OP, holding down the good triple stack. Here next to the warehouse, Recrent is still in the circle. 6mo and these guys are going to try to flank around towards the south and get themselves into a better position. Nick is still in as well for his team, and now 6mo is going to finish off Ace Crazy, snagging that kill, stealing it from Triggers OP, so OP not going to be able to get those 2 points for his team here. As we go into the final moments of game one. My goodness, has this been a hypey game. I'm so glad the lag kind of cleaned up a little bit. We've got Triggers OP here looking down on Kraken. Is he going to be able to get a good shot on him? That's the question. Kraken does give him an opportunity here, and he's going to take it. Triggers is going to get him down. Otis now is going to need to make a play to get up here a little bit closer and help finish him off. Many, many squads pushing into each other. Still 9 teams left. 4 teams until people actually start gaining points for placement. As only the top 5 teams will gain placement. Once again, that's 25 for first, 20 for second, 15 for third, 10 for fourth, and 5 points for fifth. You're going to get 2 points per kill. Now we've got guys here in the middle compound. Warwick, Aimbot, Vox, and Tricky are right next to the squad, just to the west of them, and they're going to definitely see them. I'm sorry, the east of them. And now Oganocton is going to go down, and he's actually going to get finished off in that building as well. So not just a down, but an actual secured kill. Not always the easiest thing to do, shooting through those buildings, as they are very, very corridor based, and you can kind of just give yourself into a better position to stay alive. Let's just kind of keep this open for a second, as we've got everybody pushing. We've got 14 people left alive, and it's still 8 teams. Now Triggers OP is going to get melted here up at the top by this circle, and I don't think anything Triggers does about this is going to change that. If he can just make it, oh my gosh, Triggers just barely makes it in. Now going down behind a tree. I am getting exhausted just talking this much tonight. I know I cast a lot, but this is hype. This is for all the marbles. I know these guys are try-harding so immensely right now, and Triggers is going to get absolutely melted with a grenade by Tricky. What a sick grenade. Definitely saw him running into the circle. It looks like they're going to wait for him to go down behind the tree. And did we just hear a big girl gun? I mean, I missed the gun. I missed the little gun symbol next to their name. We can't activate that anymore, unfortunately. Now we've got grenades coming out. Looks like they're going to go inside the building, but not really do enough damage. 7 teams left. Now, Micey, oh my gosh, look at his health. Look at his health. Going down just a little sliver from those grenades that were coming out. So great tosses, just unfortunately not enough. Just inches away from being enough to do a good proper amount of damage and downing them. Unfortunately for them, they're going to have to keep tossing some grenades and try to get them eliminated. Now it looks like Nick is down there in the corner of this building, just hiding out, potentially in one of the bathrooms. Looks like Ballin is on the other side of this wall, just doing absolutely nothing right now. Staying quiet, playing extremely smart right now. Wanting to buy his time to make sure that he can stay alive. Now 6mo of these guys are upstairs looting some of these bodies, trying to get fully geared for the final moments. Always a risky thing to do. towards the final moments of the last circle, but when in doubt, loot it out. And now we're going to get into another shot engagement here. It looks like someone's going to get tagged with, I believe, what is an M24 now. Sheriff Clayton's going to go down by Twitch Warwick. Lux is going to go. My apology. Luxa gets him down, and then Luxa is down by Warwick with that M24. So Micey's going to go down as well. Tuho Juho is the last person alive on their team, and unfortunately, they are going to go down. Now, Nick is trying to push in, and it looks like Ballin is going to be eliminated there as he tries to push in. Just trying to give you guys a good overhead view here so you can choose what you would like to watch, as we now see Nick getting melted pushing into that circle. So 4 teams are left. Recrent has stayed alive to make it to the top 4 teams for his team, making sure that they can at least get 10 points from the placement. Now, if one more team can go out, Recrent's going to be able to rack up 15 points, so on and so forth, if he continues to climb this ladder. Now, the circle has come down to Sheriff and Kavik to Sneak. Now, Warwick, Aimbot, and Tricky are playing this smart. They're doing it right. They're spreading out. They're splitting up. At this point, you're really not going to be able to get any revives off. If somebody goes down, you're just going to kind of go down. If you do have a chance to get a revive off, then you're pretty lucky, and you've already been in cover more than likely. So, looks like Tricky and Aimbot Vox are going to try to swing over here to the west. They're going to try to get down to this embankment and give themselves multiple angles here now. When these guys push in, if Warwick were to come around and help go after these guys from the backside over here to the east, they could get a nice little pinch going. That's exactly what they're going to have to do, whether they like it or not. Now, I don't know if this wall is going to be in or not, but this is going to be a deciding factor on whether Kavik to Sneak and Sheriff Clayton are going to be able to make a play here. Now, Aimbot Vox is going to get melted here. Kavik to Sneak is actually alive, just barely. Now, Kavik's going to get peeked by Tricky, and unfortunately, Tricky's going to go down, and that is it for Warwick. Now, Recrent just buying his time, playing it slow. He's going to come out that door at the very last second and run right into those guys, and Recrent is going to get melted, but he did make it to 3rd place for his team. Now, there's 2 on 2. I don't know if these guys know where they are, but they are just on the other side of the wall. Look at this. What an ending here that we have, as these guys are going to start maybe chucking grenades down here. And that's, oh no, 6mo, run away, 6. Both of them missed. Is that a grenade? No, that's a can. Okay. So we do have grenades coming out. Sheriff Clayton and Kavik to Sneak just need to stay looking now. Beautiful Death is over on that side that can push down. Pretty sure they know where they are now. And now Beautiful Death is going to peek. They're going to get Kavik to Sneak now. It's a 2v1. They just need to go after this now. 6mo's going to get down. We're in a 1v1 situation here as a grenade comes flying out. Or no, I'm sorry, it wasn't a grenade. It looked like he threw his arm over. He's going for the revive, Sheriff. He's going for the revive. You got to make a play, and that's exactly what Sheriff's going to do. So Beautiful Death is going to fake the revive. Now here's Sheriff Clayton, and unfortunately, Sheriff is not going to be able to come out on top here for game 1. Now, my goodness, was that a good ending there for the very first game of the evening. Extremely awesome gunfights that we had. My goodness, are we in for a treat for our next 2 games of the evening. Hope you guys are having a wonderful time tonight. Hope you guys are having a blast watching this. Once again, my name is Orion. I'm your host and your caster tonight. Hope you guys are having a great time with your family and everybody during the holidays. And I hope you guys are ready for 2 more games, as we're going to get the next lobby going here in just a second. Now, we'd like to give a big shout out to Matt Trino. These guys have made all these trophies possible by helping us with a wonderful crowdfunding platform that you guys can actually donate $1 on at absolutely no cost to you by hitting !Matcherino. Be sure to check them out in the chat. Hit that !Matcherino. Follow that link and donate that dough at absolutely no cost to you. I'd like to also give a big shout out to Outfox. These guys have been insanely supportive since day 1. And they have been making a wonderful, wonderful application which will help you have a better connection while playing PUBG. I highly suggest you check it out at vvv-gaming.com/Outfox. All right, guys, we'll be right back with Game 2. Give us just about 3 or 4 minutes, and we'll be back. We'll see you soon.
I wish that I could go back in time. Tonight I feel the tides moving, and this is bigger than me. Now I need to breathe.
it's too long. I can't make it on my own steam. But it won't be long. Once in a while we're allowed to dream that we're gonna make it through the night. We're gonna journey to the light. We're gonna make it through the night. Whoa. We're gonna make it through the dark. We're gonna find out who we are. We're gonna make it through the dark. No one can tell us who we are. That only love can ignite. And I'm fine with this. I wouldn't have it any other way. 'Cause we were made for this. You and me, we're gonna fly away. That we're gonna make it through the night. We're gonna journey to the light. We're gonna make it through the night. Whoa. We're gonna make it through the dark. We're gonna find out who we are. We're gonna make it through the dark. No one can tell us who we are. That only love can ignite. The sun will rise. The sun will rise. And the sun will rise. The sun will rise. We're gonna make it through the night. We're gonna journey to the light. We're gonna make it through the night. Whoa. We're gonna make it through the dark. We're gonna find out who we are. We're gonna make it through the dark. No one can tell us who we are. That only love can ignite. With a light. I miss those nights when we were younger and we would never sleep. So let's forget about tomorrow and live for tonight while we're free. can, and life will fill our veins. But these are the moments that we live for. Keep it inside of me. Touch the sky. Tonight we're coming alive. Touch the sky. Tonight we're coming alive.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, just come back to give you guys a little bit of an update. Our server, once we kicked everybody, we did have a couple players not able to make it, and we had to reset the server. And unfortunately, what happens is sometimes, apparently in the new 1.0 update, which we just found out, you're not allowed to create a new game. In the old version, we used to be able to delete that game and just make a new one. Apparently, that is not an option anymore. I looked everywhere, checked, so we had to set up our second server really quick. Everyone's hopping in game right now. I apologize for the delay, but I just want to give you a little bit of an update into what you guys. I think I was sitting here and forgot to switch it back. So this is a new little problem that we've found, that we've uncovered here with the 1.0 update. So once again, I'm greatly sorry. We're going to be go ahead and getting started here in about 2 minutes, and I will not be doing any more resets throughout the evening, just in case something like this happens again. So hopefully we should be okay throughout the rest of the evening, as we will not be doing any more resets, just in case, to avoid this specific situation. So again, I apologize. It's something that I'm not familiar with yet with this new update, but naturally I will learn it apparently in the middle of one of my events. So hopefully we can get back into this here in just a moment, as all the players are almost back in here right now, and we'll be right back with Game 2. Please stay tuned. I did not forget about you. Thank you.
There's a pyramid of power with eyes that can see it all. Cameras to capture your image at City Hall. Realize they listen whenever you make a call. If you want a revolution, I really give it to y'all. Strength is the army that bands against bands of dead presidents, determining life of mankind of cancerous
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I assure you the game is not crashed. It just hasn't properly loaded yet, as we did have to hop into our other account here to make this work. Now, apparently, if you delete the server like we used to, or if you kick everybody from the server like we used to, apparently you can no longer delete the old server that you were running. So apparently our old Armageddon server was just running with nobody in it, essentially, and I wasn't able to make a new one. Thankfully, a couple weeks ago, I reached out to PUBG and I said, hey, man, lady, whoever I'm speaking to, if I ever have a problem, I'm pretty much done for. And I've got a couple guys who want to play that may not fit into the whole 100 people spectrum here. Is there a way I could get another server? And you know what they said? Sure, Ryan. Thanks for writing those reports. And I was like, awesome. So we got another one, thankfully. And I honestly would have crapped my pants if I didn't know what to do. I would have had you guys would have wanted to kill me. All right. Understand that every day when I do this, like, I think about you guys. I think about what matters to you. Don't worry. I am always thinking about what you guys are probably already going to tell me and rage at me for. And I work very, 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 very hard to try to make sure that none of that stuff ever happens for you, so you guys don't have to. But sometimes things do happen, and every now and then I may or may not get put into a situation where I'm just kind of out of luck. And unfortunately, that almost happened, but thankfully you guys were great sports. You guys held in there, made sure that we could get back into the next lobby, commented emotes on every single thing that I posted, which didn't kill my OCD at all. And thankfully we're back here with game 2. So my deepest apologies here. Was not my intentions to have you guys deal with something like this. But let's get right back into the action nonetheless. Now the plane has gone down from the north to the south. You see guys just zipping in. This is the server lag I'm talking about. This is, I mean, what do I do to fix that? Oh my goodness. I don't know how to fix that. I don't think there's a way that I can fix that. If there is, tell me and I will gladly do it. If any of you IT wigs out there, anybody who knows something that I don't know. Okay, so we're definitely seeing things that happened quite a long time ago. Because I do not think that Lech is even where he's technically standing right now, unfortunately. So, 19 teams left. It looks like one team has backed out, unfortunately, probably going out a little bit early. I know a lot of these guys, some of these guys are playing from Moscow, Russia. I know it's about 5 o'clock in the morning over there. If they didn't do too well the first game, they may just, you know, sign off and back out, realizing that, hey, it's not worth it. We've got some work to do. And as an adult, I understand that and I respect that. So one of the teams did ask me to bounce out. Now, if you ever have an issue or a problem like that, always just message me and let me know what you guys are doing so I'm not just confused looking for the 20th team to join. Now, the big break in between probably discouraged some players, but like I said, these are unexpected things that we don't really have plans for until they happen. We don't even know they exist until you do them. And unfortunately, we haven't run any tournaments before Armageddon the past few weeks, considering it's been the holidays. I tried to just give you guys a week off, and myself. My whole family was in town. I've been going at it for the past like 5 or 6 months straight. So I needed a break. Everybody kind of needed a break. So I didn't do any solos or duos this week. But we will be back with those this Sunday, and I'll be back with the duos this Wednesday as well. Now, with 76 people left, we're still going to have a great showdown here. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the Imperium guys look like they might be the ones that left. We did have 79. They only had 3, and they are the ones from Moscow, Russia at 5 in the morning. So that makes sense. One Hog Tricky is going to go down. Where is that at? Where is that at? I don't see anything on the map indicating where that is. One Hog Tricky. Where is that? Can we get over here and see this? It doesn't even show this anymore. Do we see One Hog and Tricky? Are we missing out over here in Georgepool? It's not in Georgepool, is it? Was that? It's so difficult early on because nobody's really even where they say they are on the map half the time. So I'm looking at something that might just be crazy. But let's head over to Pachinki. Maybe we're going to see some action here. We've got Ball and these guys running back and forth. I'm just trying to use the map to figure out where in the heck that was. That must have been... Could that have been up north? It looks like it was. It was up north. So these new death icons are not as good as the old ones. Either that or it's just not working the way it used to. We usually have a pretty good... I can hit the M when fights go up, and we would see right where that fight is happening. So spectator mode, definitely challenging my spectating capabilities here, but we'll get better. We will definitely get better with this 1.0 update. As the game gets better, I will improve as well, and I will ensure that you guys can always see things from terrible angles. Like I always try to do my best. Less Essential, Invictus, and One Hog here must have been one of the guys who got a kill down, because One Hog is one of the people we were looking for. It looks like Warwick and Vox are these guys over here on the western side of the apartments. And now the server lag is catching up. I'm very hesitant on moving around a lot. I feel like we just kind of need to stay, but I don't think there's anything we can really do to make the server lag change. So we're just going to have to keep our fingers crossed and just let Bluehole know that we've noticed a couple issues of rubber banding. You know, find a polite way to say it. As I know, based on how the 1.0 update looks, they've definitely been trying. They've definitely been working on this. I mean, it's impossible not to notice the difference. I mean, some games, there was one game one night where I was casting and we went down to like 14, 20 frames or something like that. It just like crashed and I had no idea why, and it just wouldn't come back. And the whole stream was just stuttery. And now we get over 60, 70 frames easy. The buildings still seem to take a little bit of time to load in. Now, I've seen streams with even like big 1080 Ti's and even Titan Z's, and I think GLL uses a Titan Z, I believe. For their big streams, and even that graphics card still had the clay buildings loading in. So I don't necessarily think this is a hardware issue. I still think that this is an internal game development issue, but based on the improvement of frames over the past update, I will say that they have definitely done a good job. Hats off to them. Koken's going to down Free, so Free is going to go down here up on the second story. Rich is going to have to do something to help his team now. Avario is going to go up and try to Xaviero. I'm just gonna call you Xavier. I think it's just Xavier. I think those are just accents. I knew that too. Man, why do I do this to myself? Free is gonna get revived here by Rich, and Xavier's gonna have to fall back out towards the eastern side. He's gonna now kind of rotate back down, but coming back into the building with his team, it looks like they're just gonna continue taking this fight now. Hansen HD is down to the south here. Engineers, Koken, and Ballin are right next to one another in this shack here. Rich 69 is going to fall back, getting tagged quite a bit here. Koken Engineers is going to try to make a play here, getting aggressive. He's going to try to push in and maybe go towards the middle compartment here and head up stairs, but it looks like he's not going to do that. Falling back towards the right side of this garage, and he's going to make his way back towards this teal building here as Koken and Hansen have now made their way up. Ballin is kind of getting a flank here. Xavier may not see Ballin, but it looks like Ballin is getting tagged here by Xavier. Now Xavier is going to get lit up as well. Ballin's going to go and possibly get him down, and he's exactly going to do that. So Xavier now down inside this building over here as we see Engineers getting a very far flank, trying to run around these guys free, and Rich still inside this building in a pretty tough spot here as Engineers is going to try to make it inside this building and go after Xavier as we see the rubber banding coming in. I don't know. See, the thing is, like, that's so weird. Like, he ran like in here and then bounced back and went in. Like, that's such a weird rubber band. So I feel like he's going to get ready to come up the stairs here. We got Engineers going up, and he's going to get absolutely melted now by Free as he tries to push in, making a very aggressive play here. And unfortunately not able to do so as Hansen is down as well, and Koken's down also. So now Free and Rich are in a pretty good spot here to go and get Xavier up, and then they're going to be able to go and get Ballin. Now Ballin's going to try to push back around the backside of this triple stack over here to go and get Koken up. Now Koken, are they going to be able to go and get Hansen? That is the question. Hansen is going to be down inside this building. He is crawling to one of the back rooms to try to make it a little bit safer for him. Trying to make it to where they don't get shot in the background. Do we have anything else going? We've got guys over to the east. We've got squads down to the south. Some people down here in the middle part of the map near Snake Farm in the beach compound. We've got some Rozhawk School and Waterworld people. But right now, it looks like either North Georgeport or this is going to be where the action is. And right now, this is where it's at. So let's see what Ballin can do here as he's trying to push across the street. And he's going to get down again. And I'm pretty sure he's going to get finished off here. And they've definitely just given away their position on where their teammate is. Now, Hansen is inside that building. And unfortunately, with how much HP he has left, I really do not think Koken is going to be able to make it in there and do anything about it. You see Koken over there struggling to stay alive himself. Only has about 5% of his HP as he slowly starts to tick it back there. Hansen is going to be finished off here. Looks like Rich, Free, and Xavier kind of figuring it out that he may have been in that building. And it looks like that is going to be it for these guys. Unfortunately, going to get tagged through the window up on the second floor, and that will be it for those guys here in game 2. But don't worry, we've got another game coming. We've got Fury down and somebody over here as well. Looks like Holy Man has gone down. Teammates are kind of far away. All right, well, or we're not here at all. So Product is going to get one down. Product's going to get Holy Man down. Looks like he's going to finish Holy Man off, actually. Looks like another squad is going to start rolling into this compound here, or that little shack in there to the north. It looks like that is Fury there. Now we've got Fierce inside this building. Here comes MyTech. MyTech's coming in also. We've got this server lag just kind of bouncing and pinging all over the place. And my goodness, is it hard to cast. I don't even know if what I'm telling you is real or fake. Like what is how do I even explain? Okay. All right. Okay, so they're in the same house. All right. So Fury's going to go after Fierce, and they're going up the stairs, and Fierce is going to get down Flamesire, so Fierce is going to hold this angle very well. Knowing that he's in a pretty bad spot here, he might just try to get out of the house. Be interesting to see exactly how he plays this out here as he is upstairs. Is he going to be looking downstairs here in just a few moments to go after him? But I don't think so. He can definitely hear the footsteps, so he's going to know if somebody's pushing in on him. We got Dan Bear now coming in to try to help him. The circle is over here on them. They've got plenty of time for this fight, but we've got 3 very talented squads right next to each other right now, and they're about to go head-to-head. I don't think there's any way out of this as Fury is inside this house and needs some help. His team's going to come in here. Oh, no. Prodigy fight. Was that a okay, that's just lag. It's crazy how the lag like actually does the animation too. The doubles is gonna get one down with the M249 inside the building, but he's gonna get down himself. I honestly don't even know what in the heck is going on. It looks like Fury, Prod, and Envy is gonna be down and out. Teammates are gonna have to do something here to help them. Hopefully the server lag isn't as bad for these players as it is on the Spectre mode. I really hope it's not. If it is, I'm really, really sorry, guys. If there's any way that I could fix it, trust me, I will. Flamesire is going to get his buddy up. Fengwin pushing in to kill Fury Zero. So Zero is going to go down. Doubles needs to be revived still. And it looks like Fury Nitrogen is the last one alive here, as Zero is really not in a position to be revived, I don't think. Triggers OP, Faultling are going to push in. And I believe that that is it for Team Fury right now. And that looks to be correct. So Edgar, Ace, Kraken, these guys are pushed up from the north, and they might just get into an engagement here as they're going to go driving through the middle of this field. Okay, a little interesting view there as we follow Otis. As Otis tries to make it over towards his teammate Ace, Flamesire is going to finish off Fury. We knew that was coming as Fury was down inside that building over there. But as of right now, we are trying to find ourselves some other engagements. Now we've got a guy camping the bridge. Is that a whole squad camping the bridge? I think that's just one guy. So I'm not quite sure if we got an actual bridge camp going on or what in the heck is happening here. Now we've got Ace, Crazy, Edgar. All these guys are very, very spread out. And Edgar is going to go down, unfortunately, at this rock. And my goodness, is he surrounded. I don't see how he's really going to be able to get up too easily from this. Kraken, I think, has already kind of moved his way in a little bit. I'm not quite sure where exactly he is. He's up there with Otis. So it looks like Ace Crazy is going to try to make a play here. And that is called retreat. He's going to head back towards this vehicle, get picked up with Kraken and Otis. And they're going to head on out. Probably just try to get back in towards the center of the circle now and just make it past Blunts and the rest of the guys over there, as they are seemingly doing a pretty good job of keeping these guys on their toes here in game 2. Once again, big apology, guys, for the big break in between. I always try to do it as fast as possible, and we were right on schedule to do it quickly. These guys were working fast, and I had to pull something. I had to pull a wild card out of my hat and make it work. So once again, huge apologies for the big delay in between games. Just calling a couple audibles, and I hope you guys are enjoying any of the other sports that are going on. I know a lot of the football games in the United States are going on. I know Ohio State's playing right now. My family is upstairs watching it. We got all the family over for the holidays. I'm downstairs barking orders at you guys through a microphone, and they're upstairs barking at the TV because Ohio State better beat USC. As a Columbus, Ohio resident and an Ohio State fan myself, I am a natural big fan of the Scarlet and Gray. No, I'm not a bandwagoner. I've grown up on it my whole life. So whoever's rage typing in chat telling me that Michigan's the best, that's fine. I like all teams. I just prefer to support one or a couple. I like Oregon. Let's be honest. They've got really dope jerseys. If Oregon just starts sponsoring esports teams, that'd be so sick. Or not Oregon, Nike. I'm sorry. If Nike starts sponsoring esports teams, it'd be really sick. So it looks like Free and Kara are going to go drive in here towards Pachinki. Fudge is going to come down around this hill as well. Looks like Xavier and these guys are still going to loot Pochinkertown. And Pochinki-san is going to head out of here in a few minutes. A few minutes? We're making up words today. If you guys didn't know, here at vVv, we have one of the most notorious Urban Dictionary accounts ran by yours truly. Every word that I've ever miserably failed, we've put online as if it was intended to be there. So kind of had a feeling Gifted might get lit up here a little bit. And it looks like he is going to get tagged. We got some flat trees there. High quality. Look at those textures. Look at those textures. Did you see those trees? Did you see the trees? Now that I know that they're just flat objects, that does appear 3D, I'm starting to really question a lot of things in life. Gifted is going to crash down here at this building. Looks like he's disappeared. Okay, all right. So Kraken, Otis, and these guys are going to go driving through the same field. Otis might get lit up here by Gifted. Coming all the way down from the north just to get shot here. Otis does not want to get lit up as Yubi and Recrent are starting to push in with their teammates as well. And I think that they're going to be able to make it out. Okay, One Hog is going to knock Tuho Juho in the background. Where in the heck is that going? Can we find this fight once again? I know those guys were at apartments. God, this new overlay is just making it very difficult for me to be able to figure out what to look at here. We've got guys to the south. I don't see One Hog in these guys. I don't see the little blip on their map. I think I'm losing it, guys. I'm actually losing my touch. I'm getting worse every stream. One Hog and these guys were here, right? Okay, all right. So yeah, One Hog is still here. So One Hog looking like he's stealing some kills here with the Car 98 on the top of his apartment. And Xavier and these guys are going to go driving right past them. And unfortunately, they're not going to be able to capitalize on any of those kills. We're going to head back to the map here. Just keep an eye. We got shots going off everywhere. We got Balti driving past this compound once again. And Luxa is going to get them down and blow up this vehicle probably, as those guys do not stand a chance. We see Balti still driving around on his bike trying to make a play here as we hear Sheriff Clayton's vehicle blowing up. And unfortunately, these guys are not going to be able to survive. Very nice try. Woe's going to start heading towards the south now. And now we just have Balti getting... Did he flip? Oh, definitely flipped. Balti's bike is right here. He's getting shot at. It looks like he has flipped, unfortunately. Let's head into the skies here and see what we've got going on here as Mizey goes driving through. And would you look at that? Nice little vehicle explosion. Going to rack up some more points for their team here. Now, see, that little blip is what I'm so used to seeing. But it just seems to not be in sync right now. And if that were to happen, it'd be really easy to jump to this fights. But it seems like it's not popping up as good as it used to. So we'll have to put that stuff in our reports. I'm sure a lot of people are out there already reporting this kind of stuff, making sure they know what's going on. As we now watch Dig and Luxa go out to loot these guys. And hope that just maybe we can get a little bit less server lag here for the end of the game. We got Xavier and these guys taking some pop shots off here. Looks like they've got a good enough scope to do it. These guys are geared quite well. I do see a level 1 helmet on his teammate there, though. Not quite sure exactly who that was, but they are already sitting pretty with 4 kills, so they're going to rack up 8 points so far in this game. Let's just do a little bit of first-person cycling. It's always fun to do. It's a little bit laggy at times, but so no kills here coming out by Unit and these guys. They do have some good amount of meds, though. We got 1 kill here from Blunts and the rest of these guys. 0 kills with the squad that's over here, and Yaznaya. Looks like we got 1 kill here with. Did we go back to them? We're trying to rotate through this. Why are you bouncing me back and forth? We're pressing the same button. We're supposed to be cycling upward. So it looks like we've got guys spread out all over the place right now. Just trying to give you guys an insight here on the total kills that a lot of these players have. It looks like some of these squads are doing a little bit more work than others. Some sitting with 4 kills. We got a couple squads with 2. We got One Hog sitting up here with 2 kills with their squad as well. And it looks like not too many kills here. It doesn't look like we've got a team sitting on 8 or 9 or 10 kills. So this game is going to be a very placement heavy game, but I know a lot of these guys are going to start getting into some serious gun battles. Look at this. Look at this. So here comes MyTech flying in. Doubles comes flying out of there, and he's going to land right into a compound. Can he run him over? Oh, did the bike hit him? Oh, man, I thought the bike hit him. Dan Baron Flames. Oh, no, Dan, no. Keep going, Fengwin. Keep going. No, Fengwin hit a tree. No. No, not like this. No. Luxa and Dig are going to go down. It looks like they were able to kill one of them maybe, but unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be good enough to stay alive. Now we've got another car flying through the middle of this field. Ogans is getting lit up down there. They're going to be able to make it into their building. It looks like they're just going to try to get into any hard cover that they possibly can. And as we now see their teammates trying to get a revive going here, and that is another squad wipe. How many kills do these guys have here? Sitting pretty on 6 right now. So 12 points already from these guys. 1 total kill from this squad down here. So not too many. It looks like 6 kills seeming to be the Titan right now. Got Ace Crazy and these guys looking out the window, trying to go after these guys towards the west here. We've got a squad coming in from the north and one even more north of them. We've already got one down by the river and another one's coming down from this little ridge platform up here. Be very interesting to see exactly if these two squads run into each other here in a few moments. Now, Rich Definitely looking down to the north there, or to the south at Ogun's. With that Esports Ready magazine floating out the backside of that gun. I know that's your guys' favorite joke about this game, but you know what? When you guys make a battle royale that runs as good as this, let me know. I'd be happy to play it. You know, I'm just not a big Fortnite person. I'm not big into some of the other battle royales. H1Z1's just a little bit, I don't know. I just don't like the style of gameplay for it. So Chubba's going to go down. Looks like we're going to be getting King Styles down. Where exactly is this happening at? Are we going to be able to see this? Looks like it's happening all the way over here to the south. Let's just get into the action. Here's Pandalex is down at a tree. Turtle Gamer is going to be getting lit up as well. Unite is in a really bad spot here, and Pandalex just needs to make a play to help his team. Defiant Dota is going to go down. Is he going to be able to finish off his kill? Does not look like it, and it looks like Pandalex is going to be eliminated now, being pushed by Guile Esports from the north. You guys can see them on the mini-map. They're looking in this direction, definitely hearing the gunshots, hearing that two squads were getting into engagement, and they're doing the smart thing, using their high ground, playing aggressive, and it looks like they want to push up and go for blood. But like I was saying, I think that this is, in my opinion, definitely the best Battle Royale game. It is insanely fun. I know it has a lot of quirks and issues, but I think that's why we all love it. Because it's just so dang unique. Now, Kara's going to kill the Czar. That's not at all who I clicked on. Why did you do that? Okay. Not at all who I clicked on. My apologies, guys. The Czar is down. Oh my gosh, what happens in the 30 seconds that we, or the 3 seconds that we left? Chakra and Sheesh are in a bad spot here. Defiant Dota and Chubba Bubba are in a bad spot also. This is a 2v2. Looks like they are able to get one of their revives going also. Now, the Czar, unfortunately, is going to be finished off here. That is not the way that they want this to go. Fudge needs to be revived. Are they going to be able to do it, though? Kara's just going to fall back and try to get meted up here. Fudge down at the tree in front of him. Chubba Bubba looks like he's going to throw a smoke and try to go for it. Chakra is going to get lit up as he's trying to make it to a tree. Needs to be very, very careful here. Hit by a pan and Sheesh Disco are in a very troublesome spot here. They might even want to just fall out of this and take the fight elsewhere. Neither one of these guys are really in the zone right now, and there goes Hit by Pan. So Hit by Pan is going to be done for here. I don't think there's going to be much they can do. Looks like Defiant Dota is going to be the one to take him down here. As we see Sheesh and Chakra just trying to make it in the circle. Now Defiant Dota lives with 1 HP. Literally living with no HP. Do you see that? He has no health. Look at his health. His helmet is done. His vest is done. He literally lives with a sliver of HP. My goodness. 47 people left alive. They're going to be dropping like flies here. We've got Sixmo just right across the street. Or not even across the street. My apologies. On the same side of the road. His team is over there at the building. Looks like Six is kind of playing up here. Trying to get a better angle. Mr. Markram, Switten, Blunts, In Thy Dreams. He thinks he's trying to bait him over the crest of the hill where his teammates can help him. Sixmo might be playing a very dangerous game here. Oh my gosh! What a grenade. That was amazing. That could have hit all of them. I can't even believe that didn't hit all of them, actually. So now we've got more grenades coming in. More grenades coming over the backside of this hill. Mr. Markram's going to try to switch around, and Godtier is going to steal the kill, so Godtier is going to get Swighten down as well. Where is Godtier? So Godtier all the way down below. In Thy Dreams is going to get down Sixmo, so Godtier stealing some kills, going to snag some points from these guys, and unfortunately Sixmo is in a real bad spot here, and there's nothing they can do about that. So Six trying to make a good play, does get a very sick grenade, but even though he had a great grenade there, unfortunately it was not going to be enough to get the kill as it was being stolen by Car98 from behind. In Thy Dreams is going to go down. Mr. Markham is going to go down as well. Triggers OP is in the background fighting these guys way up on the top of the hill. We're going to head down there in just a moment. We've got Xavier and these guys fighting over here as well, but let's just see what Markham can do about this. He does have a squad right across the street. Looking like they're going to fall back, so let's bounce out of here and just go into another engagement now. We've got guys fighting back and forth here in the middle of this field. And now, look, we've got guys pushing right into the same compound. Let's see what happens down here, as all the bullets seem to be coming down here as well. One Hog is going to get him through the window. What a sick shot that was. As we now see One Hog getting lit up from these guys. They're going to try to make it inside the building. The door's going to get closed on them. And my goodness, are they going to get shot at. Getting lit up multiple places now. It looked a little weird like he shot through the wall, but I will say with how the lag is, it's very hard to tell what exactly is happening on. We've got guys getting Stakeman down. Stakeman's going to be down. Technique is definitely shooting through a window. That's got to be some sort of lag. I know a lot of these players. I don't believe for a second that many of these players are cheating. Some of them, obviously, I don't know that well, but many of these players I know are very, very good at this game. What is happening down here to the south? Looks like Nick is going to get lit up. He's going to be able to bandage. He's only got bandages. Faultline's going to have to make it in for his team. Faultline's going to push across the street. Can he chase the circle? Now the circle is flying in. at least in comparison to the rate of running. And it looks like Fault Line is just going to be absolutely melted here. We've got 40 people left alive. We've got 2 squads here on this hill. So many about to push into each other as these circles are collapsing right before our eyes. Here, heading into the end of the game, as game 2 slowly starts to wrap up, Mr. Markham's going to knock down God Tier, kind of getting it back for his teammates now. And we've got people knocking out in the play zone. Xavier's going to get knocked out by the play zone. Trigger's OP just died to the play zone. I'm just going to keep an aerial view here, as it looks like we've got so much happening at once. It's almost impossible to keep up with it all. Look at all the gunfires happening. Ubi's going to get down Mr. Markham. Nick is down. Chubba Bubba. So look at this. We've got just a couple single guys left on each teams here. We got Strops and In Thy Dreams ready to make a play, but that's just about it. Where is Twitch TV shooting at? So it looks like they're shooting at all the same people. God Tier definitely looking up towards the top of this hill as well. And now is Nick going to be in a position to help get his teammate up? So it looks like this squad up here just got absolutely melted by Fault Line and some other guys. So looks like somebody came in the back there and absolutely melted them. We're down to 30 people. We just lost 10 players in that madness. I'm so sorry if we didn't see it all. I'm just trying to keep up with all the sounds and everything and make sure you guys can have a good fight to watch. As we now could probably cycle back and forth through some first-person modes once again, just to give you guys a little bit more of an insight perspective. Let me know in chat if you guys like that overhead view, or if you would rather me just pick a guy in the middle of the fight and watch it. I know that there's a lot of people at home, a lot of fans trying to watch different teams, so I want to make sure we just kind of show the whole broad perspective of it, and then towards the end I like to get into a little bit more first-person, and towards the early game, watching people loot. But watching people loot is not always the most exciting thing. Now, I will say that the kills and the meds and all that stuff popping up at the bottom took a lot longer last time to actually appear. So the fact that that's already working better is wonderful. Excuse me, I'm drinking a bunch of coffee tonight so I can be amped up for you guys, and had to have a little bit of a burp there. My apologies. So we got Xavier and Rich and Free pushing in now. We got Boru Taken is going to go driving right through the middle of all of it like a freaking madman. And is he going to run into the squad? It looks like he's going to go driving right past somebody. It looks like the rubber banding is absolutely gone. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Unfortunately, he's going to drive his vehicle just right into those guys, and there's nothing you can do about that. These guys are definitely seeing these people running down the top of the hill. Let's just stay in the area. We've got so many squads fighting in the background. We've got one Hog's going to go down. Strops is going to go down. God Tier's down. Gwitler's down. Nick is down. And that is the whole squad coming over from the east. And now we've got Lesh pushing in with Essential. Essential is hanging out down in the middle of his smoke. You see Essential looks like he's the one taking some shots there. Trying to help. No, it is not. I'm sorry. I clicked on Essential. I tried to click on Essential. So Player Jones is going to hit Yubi with a car. So look, they just drove through that whole team. They literally just drove through that whole team. What legends. What legends. We've got guys coming in from the north getting absolutely melted. That's unfortunately Otis. Looks like Kraken and these guys are trying to go after Beautiful Death. Can Beautiful Death make a play here? And it looks like he is going to do so. Kraken is down. 6 teams are left. Complex, Steakman, Lesh, Essential, Rich, Xavier, and Micey. Anakin is still in it though. So Anakin up there in the north, the single player from his team, still trying to hang on and stay alive. Essential now, the last player of his team as well. 6 teams are left. One of these teams will be your victors here for the second game. But who will it be? We've got Rich, Xavier, Anakin, Beautiful Death, Complex, Steakman, Luxa, Dig, Missy, Essential, and one other player over there as well. Looks like hiding behind Dig. Can't quite read their name. Anakin Skywalker going to go prone at the tree. Is he going to use his Jedi Force, or has he mastered that yet? Now, being denied by the Council and not allowing to master his craft, is he going to turn to the dark side and just start chucking grenades at everyone, or is he going to take it the clean route and go in for the melee kill? We will have to see, because only a true Jedi does not use a firearm. They use a lightsaber, and in the lack of that for this game, we're going to have to use a pan. So, Anakin, if you could win in your natural fashion with a pan, that would be wonderful. Whew. Oh no, Essential. Oh no, Essential. They just went right where you need to go, didn't they? Essential has a good chance, though, to do something about this, actually. And I think he's going to have to try right now. Let's stay zoomed out here so we can show you everything. Juho is going to get Xavier down and finish him off. Rich, the last one alive for his team. There are 5 people left. Anakin Skywalker, unfortunately, is not going to be able to make it in. Complex goes down by beautiful death, but unfortunately he's going to get killed in return. Now look at this. Look at the stealth action we've got going on as Essential is inside the zone behind him and they don't even know. The real question is, does Essential take his time? We've got grenades coming out. I'm pretty sure Tuho Juho sees them at that tree. So it looks like Tuho has seen them. And they are just trying to make a play here on Rich. Ooh, did Essential just get tagged by them? Does Essential not have meds? I don't think Essential wants to move at all. There's 4 teams left. I don't blame him. I'm just trying to find you guys a better angle here. Honestly, I think the best angle here is just stay over by where Essential is, so that way we can just kind of see the stealth mode happen if it does. It's just, I wish the blue zone only went up like 10 or 15 feet. You know, it's like only went up like 50 feet, so when the spectator was above it, you didn't see it. It doesn't need to be all the way up like a tube, does it? I guess it does, that way you see the wall from really far away, but maybe when you get closer, it could disappear. Now, Tuho and Micey are going to push up into the center, leaving Essential behind them, having no clue that he's there. Now, Tuho has just run across the street. So, Tuho making a very insanely daring move to go across the street and then having to come back. Oh, my God, he DC'd, didn't he? Oh, he DC'd. Oh, my God. How much you want to bet his game crashed and he was just running? Oh, my God. Oh, the pain. Oh my God, I was like, what is he doing? I was like, what is these strats we don't know about? Essential is going to get lit up here behind. He needs to be careful. I just need to get in the circle. Complex and Steak Man have gone down. They're both dead. And it is up to Essential. They are looking for him. And look at this. The long con. Lux is going to get down. Essential now being seen. Unfortunately, that is going to be it for these guys. And it looks like the DC, either way, is not going to be a big deal for Tuho Juho Dig, Mizey, and my Luxa. So being able to come in first place nonetheless, even though having a little bit of an issue there with our connectivity. But all's well in war. I'll leave that on there for just another second so you guys can see the scores. My apologies. So let's just kind of recap this a little bit. We've got Tuho Juho coming in with 7 kills, Luxa with 3, Dig with 4, and Mizey with 3. Absolutely wrecking the kill scoreboard. That's going to be a cool, what is that? A cool 34 points plus 25. That's a good 59 points just from this one round because they were playing aggressive. Having great placement there at that compound near the road. Let's scroll down here just a little bit so now you guys can see if any of your buddies were in here. You can see their scores. But I do want to hop into game 3. We are running a little bit behind due to the fact that we had to reset the server one. So let's go ahead and hop over into that right now, and we will be right back. Let's just ensure that I've screenshotted this again. Let's just ensure that I've done this. 11. Boom. Boom. Just want to make sure that we have these scores. All right, guys, we'll get you right back into the intermission screen. We'll be right back for game 3. Stay tuned. Whoops. You didn't see that. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the third and final game of the evening. My name is vVv Orion. I was your host and your caster this evening, and I will be for the final game of Season 4. These guys have come so far. We had 2 practice seasons because we're going to start off in third person, and everybody hated that. And I got messages, Ryan, why are you doing third person? That's not competitive. Okay. So we restart, all right? Another week. We set up another week for you guys to come in here and practice in first person. A lot of that every season is literally most of the teams that don't play up until that point. So yeah, we are going to be restructuring things a little bit for next season. I think that we might even try to turn it into some sort of league where you guys just sign up at the beginning of each season, you know, advertise it for a week or two, let people do practice, understand that the league is about to start. And kind of actually structure it like a league, put together a nice schedule on the website, put together, you know, when the qualifiers are, when everything is, and actually explain it more in depth, and really try to turn this into its own league, even have its own website potentially. If you guys think that Armageddon could become its own league, if you guys think that that's something that I should do, I'm going to need your support in order to do it. I'm going to need dedicated teams. I know I have that. But I'm going to need a lot every week. You know, we're going to need to be able to do this if we have, we need to get at least 140 players every week, I think, to do that successfully. So we can run 2 lobbies each week, 2 streams, with 70 players in them each. That way, serviceability is good, competitiveness is still very high, and we're still allowing a large amount of players. Now, if we go up to 200 players, that's fine, but I think we need minimum 140 players. So maybe I'll do like a team roll call and see like who would play in an Armageddon league, and kind of do some questionnaires, ask you guys how you'd like the league structured, if you like the point system, if you think things should be different, anything that you guys think to make it better. But we are in the talks of kind of doing some things differently. I know Solo Sundays and Duo Wednesday are just kind of for fun, but we really kind of want to just take our step back and put more time and focus into some of these bigger events and really making them as best as they can be. So I'm gonna try to cast this, but we're just gonna let everybody get done shooting off the starter island. So want to give you guys at least an identity or idea of their path. The plane coming from east to west going at a southern grade here is going to allow for a lot of these players to get pretty much anywhere they want. I'm going to go ahead and assume that some of these guys may or may not be in the actual location that it says they are. Now Triggers OP is going to get the doubles down and finish them off already, as we are here trying to watch the fight. But server lag will be itself, and we're going to let it catch up here, as Flamesire and Triggers, I believe, are at the same compound. Maybe they are not. We'll have to see when everything catches up here in the next few minutes. So we're just going to have to keep an eye on the kill feed here for a few moments. We'll watch some Trigger here and see if staying near somebody early on helps a little bit. So it looks like Trigger now is out of ammunition entirely. Is he going to get pushed? Oh, he didn't have any gun. He doesn't have any other gun, so it looks like he's going to jump out of this building and try to go into the garage. Does find himself an AK, so what a great thing to find. Dan Bear is going to get a kill in the background as well. Fingering these guys up here at this compound just to the north of them, apparently doing some work as well. We've got multiple squads down here in school and apartments. We've got people getting melted over here at Pachinki, apparently. I saw that fight just about to happen. Apparently, I couldn't get there in time, so Ballin is going to go down here inside Pachinki 3.0. As the rest of his team is quite spread out in many different parts. Now, if you guys didn't know what these guys were competing for, they did go through those 2 weeks of practice, all to go into 4 weeks. Oh, Stepsons. Flame. All right, so Flamesire is going to get one down. So Flamesire is going to get Stepsons down. Trigger's still here to make a play. But these players fought through 4 weeks of qualifying to rack up points to be the top 20 teams. I think we had about 47 teams compete total. So it was the top 50%, 45% or so to make it in, to ensure getting a lot of high points. It makes it to where you don't have to compete every week to potentially make it to the finals. I know a lot of players, if they have like 200 or 300 points, they'll just take the 4th week off and practice. Although I think it's a good time to practice is in game. It looks like we're going to have downs going on everywhere, but we're not going to be able to keep up with them in time, as it looks like things are lagging back and forth. So we're just going to kind of let things bounce out. Watch the kill feed. Player Jones is going to down Blunts. Kavik to Sneak is going to down Lech. Triggers OP is going to down Flamesire. So it looks like multiple engagements happening once again here early on over at apartments in this compound just to the northeast of it. Guys from school are taking their time, shooting across as well, trying to steal some of these kills, and Kavik to Sneak is going to be the one that takes that one away. Green squad, as you see, one of these guys on this team has the rest of his team over at school, so looks like we got multiple engagements going on here. Fingwins is going to down and kill Triggers OP. Stepsons is still there, as you see Fingwin outside trying to get his buddy up and trying to revive here. And it looks like he's actually going to be able to do so. Danbear still up to the north. True Holy Man up to the north as well. These guys are right on top of each other. And let's head over to Rossok. We've got more fights that we know what to do with right now. We've got Player Jones downing Switan. It looks like they're going to finish him off as well. So Player Jones complex and technique, and definitely knowing where their enemies are here. And they are not taking no for an answer tonight. They are going in for the kill here on game 3. This is their final chance to rack up some points and win this round. We've got guys landing over at school, realizing that nobody does that at all. It's honestly one of the safest places to land in my tournaments. From what I've noticed, almost nobody lands here ever. Literally every game 3 ever. If you go back and watch the history of these tournaments, game 3 people will jump here. But game 1 and 2, like, no one will jump here. I don't know what it is. But everybody on game 3 who maybe didn't score as many points as they hope to, or, you know, maybe not see the vision all the way and they don't think they can get first place, they all just jump here and just go for kills because they know that the only way that they can climb is by getting a lot of people down. Now, Stepsons is going to kill Fingwin. The lag is giving us a little bit of a trouble here, but we're going to work our way through it. Stepsons and Flamesire going back and forth after one another here. Technique is going to kill Mr. Markman. So getting into another squad fight over here. Invictus is still down. Kavik Sneak is going to head on out of there. I'm really curious about this Stepsons Flamesire fight. We've been watching this thing for so long, and now they're in the same building next to each other. We've got True Holy Man downing and killing Danbear up to the north. That is the teammate of Stepsons killing the teammate of Flamesire just to the north of here. And here we go with these guys on both sides of the door. One's in the bathroom, one's in this room. What are they going to be able to do about this? Is Flamesire know he's in there? Does he have a grenade? Does Flames have a grenade? Does he have one on his belt? Does not look like he does. So I do not think that Flame is in a position here to really be able to do much about this. Definitely heard the footstep, though. I think he knows that he's in that bathroom now. He is just trying to hold this angle and peek him. I don't think Stepsons has any meds left either, so... Oh! What? What? He didn't even see him, and he misses the shotgun. Oh, he's going to get in there and punch him to death, isn't he? Oh, he's just going to punch him in the head. Says, I don't have enough ammo to waste on you. And he goes right in, looks to the right, doesn't see him. Shotgun misses. He's still able to come out on top. True Holy Man up to the north here is the teammate. Still going to be able to keep it in for their team. So Flamesire and True Holy Man are in some bad spots for their teams here, but they are alive nonetheless. And honestly, can you really complain when you're still able to potentially win the game? Recrent here going after Oganocton. A Beautiful Death is pretty far away to do anything about this. So Oganocton just jumped out that front door. Orange Snow, I think, now definitely just saw him. We're going to watch the kill feed here and see exactly what's happening as things are still trying to load in, taking their sweet little time to get caught up. Is he stuck? Oh, dude, he's stuck. Okay. Never mind. I don't know what's happening anymore. No idea what in the heck just happened there. I have absolutely no clue what just happened. All I know is that Orange Snow came out with 2 points for his team. Beautiful Death and Twitch still spread out. We've got fight going on down here at Pachinki. Rich and these guys are trying to get into it with this squad down to the south. We've got people running around, but they are not actually moving up. So, looks like Engineers wants to take the fight. Even though they're far away, they want to try to do something about this. Let's see what Engineers has to say. And it looks like he wants... Alright, look at those legs. God, look at those legs. Oh my god, that kneecap. Oh, that poor kneecap. My goodness. Did you see that thing bend? So if we go back to Pachinki here, Cowboy 88 is running around with his AK. He's got an SKS as well. Rocking that 7.62 loadout right now. Wearing a swaggy little coat. But no level 2 helmet to match. We're going to have to find ourselves some better gear. Rocking that ballistics face mask, though, trying to intimidate the opponents here. Now, what kind of armor do we have on? Doesn't even look like we actually have any armor on. So still looking for a vest, level 1 helmet, level 1 backpack. Not as geared as we'd like to be for this long into the game. But hey, you can't always win everything. It looks like Otis Spunkmeister and his teammates here are going to get pushed by Fudge TV. Fudge is going to try to help make a play here in just a moment. Edgar and Kraken are kind of far away from each other right now. Otis is going to go jumping over the wall like a madman. He's going to down Fudge and eliminate him. Defiant Dota is just going to move on away. Otis with a good kill. Ace Crazy is going to come in to finish him off, racking up the points here. Early on, 60 people left alive. Still 18 teams, though, so my apologies. The devil just flew into my throat and made me cough. My apologies. Down, devil. My apologies. But anyways, rack up the points early on. We've got about, what, 16 people dead, but only 2 teams have gone out. So really, a lot of teams are hurting here, losing some people. Looks like we've lost 6 right here. 6 of those 16, I believe, are just right here. So then other squads would be 8. So we've got 2 other people missing from some other squads around here. I believe that one of those squads is down here, Beautiful Death, or it could be both of those guys who is in the process of being missed right now. So we're going to watch them as they go flying through. I was just kidding. That was really shaky. It looks like we're just going to keep going through and see if they can get lit up here. Ubi sees them going driving by. Are they going to get a hit? Ooh, looks like they actually crashed into each other. Was that actually a thing? I don't think that was actually a thing. Gifted Rude just knocked Tricky. So yeah, Tricky got knocked out of the buggy. All right, so Recrent just flew over from the right, full ninja mode. Now we've got Warwick and Aimbot Vox in a horrible, horrible spot here. And as I say that, Warwick is going to go down. We've got Aimbot Vox heading up towards the north here. Says, I just need to get out of here. My team is dead. There's nothing left for me here. But now we've got King Styles, Pandalex, Turtle Gamer, and Unite here, pushing up to the north, trying to go after Orange Snow, Yuvica, Gifted Rue, and Recrent. I don't think these guys know they are here exactly, but they might, as both of these squads, I believe, were just shooting at them. Yes, of course they do. So Gifted here sees one running across the street. Is he going to be able to get Turtle Gamer? He's not going to be able to get Turtle Gamer, but they will get him back in return. So King Styles is going to go down for their team. We do have somebody pushing up behind here. Ooh, Unite seeing him stand up. Is he going to be able to get him with the ump? He is. Is he going to finish him off? He might try to do so. Oh, man. Unite is going to be able to kind of beat him down here, but unfortunately, it's not going to be enough to actually kill him off. And the DP doing a good job there. Not a big fan of that gun myself, but people do really well with it. I've noticed a lot of guys using it in my tournaments, and gals, and they do very, very well with it. Ooh, Turtle Gamer is going to go down. We got this nice backdrop alley angle here. And Pandalex is like, nope. Nope. It's like when your aunt comes over for Christmas. She's like, hello, can I have a kiss? She's like, nope. Nope. I'm good. I'm out of here. See you, man. You're on your own. You leave your brother or your sister there. Like, yeah, you know, Clarissa was just talking the other day about how much she loves your knitting collection. Don't you have a really big knitting collection? She was like wanting to see all of it. Just some ideas if you have an annoying brother or sister and you want to throw him under the bus next year. Just like Turtle Gamer got thrown under the bus by his teammate Pandalex as he bailed on him. In all seriousness, Pandalex did the right thing. You're losing a fight there. Just bounce out. Take the loss and move on. Stay alive. Try to climb the ladder and get those points. As we now are going to see Aimbot Champy push in on True Hoyman. Now True Hoyman is in there by themselves. It looks like Champy just wants to run away. We've got cars coming across the bridge. Looks like they're going to get lit up too from the west. Player Jones and his team here trying to get some good damage in on him, but we're only going to get this car down to about 75% of its HP. Does not look like he is going to get eliminated getting out of his vehicle either. We've got 17 people left alive. Do we still have... This is who we wanted to see. Do we still have my tech in? Are they still in it? I don't know if Flames Ire is dead or not. So we got 54 people left alive. Oh, ooh, good shots. Very, very good shots there. And Player Jones is going to move back and forth to try to strafe away from his own demise here. But unfortunately, he is going against some pretty good players as well. So not always going to be able to be the one that comes out on top for this stuff. And speaking of top, let's get you guys into the air just to give you an overview of where everybody is. We've got a squad up here on the hill. We've got people coming in from the south. 4 squads still over from the west that need to push in. That color is not, oh my gosh. I don't think, why are there some that are all colored and some aren't? I'm starting to be confused more and more every day by this game. Kraken. Ooh, Edgar gonna roll right up on this guy. And oh my gosh! Aimbot Vox saves him. Aimbot Vox saves their life. Aimbot just wrecks him, one-taps him in the head. You've got to be kidding me. Technique just wrecking Sheesh Disco and Chakra Being as they got blown up. I am so sorry we missed that. I was talking, and because I was talking, I didn't hear the gunfight going on until a little bit later. But Aimbot Vox with the clutch save for Hellfire Gaming, ensuring that they can stay alive just a little longer. And look at the circle with that, with the size. You'd think that people would still be kind of spread out all over the place. But in all honesty, we're starting to see people just about everywhere. We've still got a squad in Yasnaya. We've got Pandalex still running in. So yes, I believe that Pandalex was not the 17 squad to die. I think that was Flamesire somewhere because I don't see him anymore. And we have a squad missing. The number did dwindle. Edgar is going to be rocking that new ghillie suit. Funny how I only find that ghillie suit on this map, and then when I play the other map, I get the grass ghillie suit still. It's just like, okay. Okay. Why is he going to get hit by a pan down? Where are we going to see that at? Looks like that's going to be up here on the top of the hill, potentially. Actually, I don't think that's going to be exactly where it is, but we are witnessing another fight here right now. So let's see what Recrent and Orange Snow can do about this. They're going to push right into Engineers and Hanson HD, and unfortunately, I do not think they are going to be able to handle this fight. Not without their team, and their team is nowhere to be found. This RBK stuck at this rock. Are we going to see their teammates coming in to try to do something about this? It does not look like that's going to be so, as they just racked up 4 more points for their team up here on the top of this hill, using high ground to their advantage very successfully, making sure that they can stay up in a good position. That way, if anybody did try to approach that compound, they were ready for it, and sure enough, they were able to completely live up to that strategy's name of high ground is king. Now we've got a care package dropped from the sky. I don't think I've shown you guys what's inside of them one time tonight. Let's go find out what's in one as people are shooting behind me. We're going to see where they're shooting at in just a moment here, but I want you guys to see what's falling from the sky here, as we have an M24, I believe that was, with an 8X and painkiller. So a very minimal care package drop, but the 2 most important things are in that, and that would be the gun and the level 8X scope. Level 8X scope? Ignore that. He didn't know what he's talking about. He's new. It's his first time casting, so just ignore him. These guys are still going to strafe back and forth. Looks like we're taking some pop shots maybe at some other people who are driving by. I'm not quite sure exactly who Juho's shooting at. Ooh, it looks like he's actually looking right up there to the southeast, or southwest up on the hill. I get my east and my west mixed up in this game so much. I try so hard not to do that, but I just do. I apologize, guys. So Juho still going to hang down at this wall. Does have an 8X. He might go look again for some more damage, but getting shot at in return. Does need to med a little bit as well. And can we turn on our yellow highlights here? Let's do that also. 48 people left alive. Still 16 teams. Teams are just chunking away at each other's player base, making all of these teams less and less 4-man squads available for the in-game engagements. And I'm okay with that. I'd like to see just a couple guys from each squad, each maybe fight it out. That might be kind of cool. All I know is my only concern is that the players are enjoying themselves and they're having fun, and it looks like Player Jones, State Man, Technique, and Complex are having fun, sitting pretty with 7 kills right now. Do we have any other squads that are rivaling that in this specific game right now? As 7 kills are definitely going to be needed to help bring anybody back against what they were just competing against. That's the same squad. I figured it would like cycle 1 person a squad at a time, you know, but it seems to just kind of like bounce back randomly. So it doesn't look like we have a lot of guys floating around here with a higher kill. I mean, we didn't look at everybody, but I have yet to see any other team. One hog and these guys still holding the apartments down, playing the same strat as last game. Circle is now coming in. Look at all the people over here on the west side. Let's get up into the sky here on the top of the hill, as we're going to have cars come flying in here, and they are very potentially going to be going right next to a lot of different teams. The Czar just making it to a tree. He is inside the zone. Doesn't really need to peek again. We've got Otis going after these guys who are driving off to the south now. And unfortunately, not able to get any sort of good damage in there. We've got Ogun's going to drive in as well with his team. He's going to go flying back behind the Czar. Czar going to see it. I don't even think Czar's going to pay any attention to it, and he doesn't, making a smart play, just letting him go right on by. 48 people left alive. We've got Player Jones getting lit up as he goes driving through a field with technique. They're in a pretty bad spot now. I believe that is actually a smoking vehicle, and it is. It is down to about a third of its HP. Sounds like we've got Chubba Bubba and his teammates here inside this building, not in a very good spot. And I think that might have just been all for that specific squad, as we now have another team trying to come in here. Beerhead and these guys have stopped. Defiant, Dota, and Kara are now in another squad fight. They just got done. Not even time to med up or reload, and they are back into it again. We've got Molotovs coming out right at the front door. An absolutely sick Molotov, completely stopping Kara from coming out. And now we've got Team 16 coming in the back. They could just stop here and maybe take this fight, but Steakman is going to get completely melted, but it's still able to stay alive. Complex is going to go down those stakes, still able to drive away, but he is hurting pretty bad. We've still got Defiant going after this squad. Anakin, Ogun, and Beerheaded just inside this compound together. Kara and Defiant in a 2v3, but not impossible. Defiant could get it down here. That could help his team. Look at his HP. Look at Defiant's HP, and the grenade comes in and kills them all. Are you kidding me? Woo! Defiant coming in with some sick amount of kills. What are you sitting at after that? 6. Now that's a way to rack up some points. Oh my God, look at this hill. Shut up, Ryan. Let's go to the north. We've got a squad pushing out of the south side of this ridge. We've already got Product Envy driving in his own vehicle. Is he baiting the car? Oh my God, he is. I love you, Product. I love you. I love you. I love you. I cannot wait. I really hope somebody runs past you. Somebody run past him. Somebody go towards Product. Product is a legend just for doing that in a tournament. That's hilarious. You guys do so much funny stuff that I could literally make a new role every week for something that creative that you did. Like when Jake BMX just did backflips for an entire game and came in 3rd. Literally just did backflips on a motorbike north of Georgetown. And every time it got near to blowing up, he'd just go pick up another bike. Came in 3rd place. And actually did a backflip and almost landed on this guy who killed him for 2nd place. If he would have been like an inch to the right, he just would have squashed that guy and been in a 1v1. Hilarious. Rich is going to go down here by Koken up on the top of this hill. Free's going to push in. So is One Hog and Invictus. These guys are all going to start pushing. We've got Fury up on the hill over here as well. And now it seems like maybe Product is just AFK. Maybe Product is AFK. Maybe he isn't trying to pull a long Kong. But Xavier is going to be able to get some kills here, and he's going to be able to finish off Pandalex as well. Cowboy's getting revived. They need to get into the circle. Hansen is down. Let's get into this action here and see what Engineers can do about this. Looks like Engineers is trying to sneak away and just get completely out of here, and that is honestly one of the smartest things he probably could have done in that specific situation there. We've got Fury and the rest of these guys over here along the way. That is not at all who I clicked on. We've got Fury over here on this hill. I mean, I must have just clicked the millimeter off and clicked him back there. So I get it. Is Engineers really going to try to flank around and do something about this? Product Envy is back. I see him moving down there. So he's not AFK. He has not. If he did DC, he's back. Engineers are trying to stalk these guys, rolling up on an entire squad right now. He's going to get Invictus down. He's going to get One Hog down. He has a chance to get Essential down, but he doesn't, unfortunately. And Product Envy is going to start scooting in, as well as these guys here in the next few moments. Now the circle is pushing down to the northeast. Literally 80% of the people who are outside of this circle right now, or inside the zone right now, need to push into the new circle. So only about 20% of these guys are in a position to really make a play here. Ooh, Engineers got a kill here because they couldn't revive him fast enough. They've both been downed, I think, before. And unfortunately, that is going to be it for them. So that is going to rack up 2 points for Engineers. So not dying in vain there on that very final push, but could have probably gotten some more points if they would have maybe made it away a little further. But Kraken's going to rock that AUG as Edgar has the ghillie suit here. So we are seeing the new firearm, the new weapon coming out of the care package. It is the new 5.56 AUG. And I would have to say that it's basically a 5.56 Groza. Now Kraken needs to stop here and help his teammate, but it looks like he's just going to continue on. Does not want to die. 32 people left alive, and unfortunately Edgar is going to lose the ghillie suit. Never something that you want to lose towards the end of the game. Ghillie suits can be extremely, extremely handy, but I would have to say that I'd probably rather have the AUG than the ghillie suit. Because the AUG is just, that's a mean gun, man. I don't think it has quite the fire rate as the Groza. Correct me if I'm wrong. but man, that thing is easy to shoot. So I see Dig and these guys are going to come rolling right into this compound. Are they going to be able to get into a fight here? And it looks like they are smart enough to stop in the divot, and they're going to hold this grounded area here, play this ridge, and try to push into this compound from a little bit of a distance here. Tuho is going to run over Fury, or no, kill Fury. Product Envy. So Product Envy is going to go down here. Ooh, vehicle explosion. Fury Fierce is going to kill Cowboy 88 and Xavier as they come driving in. Rich in a pretty bad spot here also. And now we've got Defiant knocking down Tuho. Defiant's going to try to go back into the building, and look at this. Rich is coming in from behind. Rich has gone prone for just a moment so he can try to get an elimination here, and he's going to try to go after Dig. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to get it, and I think I would have pushed into the circle there before I started shooting. I honestly think I would have tried to play that one out a little bit. Okay, thanks, game. And try to take that a little bit slower there. You got to realize once you start shooting and give yourself away, everyone's going to be able to start lighting you up. Kavik to sneak and Sheriff Clayton are in a real tough spot. Down in this ditch, they've got a squad to the south. They've got a squad to the north. They've got a grenade that just came in as well. It looks like the grenades are going to go just on the other side. It's like a Vietnam bunker in there right now. And Kavik to sneak is going to go down. He did try to crouch and go after them, and unfortunately that was just not the right call there, as people were ready, waiting, watching. Now, Sheriff Clayton cannot really be seen. I think Sheriff Clayton just needs to buy his time here. They haven't even shot the tires out of his vehicle yet. So he could honestly, you don't go to the car and try to get the, don't do that. Don't try to get the revive up, because then they're going to make them think about the car and they're going to blow it up so you can't use it. You don't want to do that. We've got another squad happening over here as well. We've got two fights going on at once. Tuho's going to go down again, and man, does he need to go down. Otis is going to be down. Kraken is down as well. Beautiful Death doing some work over there on those guys. And Kavik to sneak. This is exactly what I was talking about. They blew up the car. So you brought attention to the vehicle. They blew it up. They hadn't even shot your tires out yet. They hadn't even been talking about it, and you brought attention to it, which made them make that decision to blow it up. And unfortunately, that was just a very, very risky call to do that. I would have just waited it out, waited for those guys to hop in their car and drive in, and then hop in my car and drive in and try to go for something then. Grenades are going to come in and go after Otis. Otis is going to get hit by one there just a little bit. Gifted Rue's going to get one hog. Corral's going to go down as well. Just trying to show you one engagement at once here. Kraken still needs to get revived off his tree. Otis and A's Crazy are in a little bit of a pickle here. And they've got 16 seconds left to move. Kraken's probably going to be out for the count here, as Twitch and Beautiful Death here are in a pretty tricky spot. Twitch is going to get it down. Let's head back over to the middle. We'll watch the kill feed to see if Otis can make it out of that one. Tuho's going to go flying through the center of this circle. Kara is down. Are they seriously getting that revive off right now? What a clutch revive. You got to get it up before Dig comes in behind you, or else you're going to be in a real bad spot. And now we've got vehicles blown up in the middle of the field. Kraken is going to get finished off now. Circle is pushing in. All those guys over there to the west are in a real bad spot, as the circle is going to cause some serious damage. Dig coming in from behind, doing exactly what we thought he might do, and getting some kills at the tree. Looks like Essential still pushing in as well for their team. 16 people left alive. We are down to 6 teams already. And my goodness, did that go fast. Defiant and Kara getting lit up by Fury, and Kara is going to be going down here. Now we are in the last 5 teams available. These guys who had used their cars for bunkers out there in the middle of the field are absolutely done for. Mizey just killed Twitch Shunker TV. Not quite sure if that's exactly how I say it or not, but nonetheless, we've got 4 teams left. We've got 11 people left alive. They're quite spread out. Essential's still all the way over there by himself. He's going to have to wait for these squads to push in and try to kill each other. And then when they do start eliminating one another, he's going to need to kind of sweep in and kill them while they're fighting. I think one of the biggest mistakes is that people wait for squads to stop fighting to try to make a play. They need to go in while the chaos is happening and use their flank then. Like, for example, last game we saw, I forget who it was. Was it Essential or was it Chakra? It was somebody who was at the last tree, right? And he was behind all those guys. And all he had to do is just light them up. When they got into that fight and they started chucking grenades, that might have been a better time to shoot them, right? Because they're going to assume that they're getting shot at from the front. And now they're having to make that call out in the middle of a fight, rather than already resetting, already reloading, and already going, okay, there's one guy left. Where is he? You know what I'm saying? So single guys like Essential over here, rocking that single lady life. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know when to hit the strip and secure your man. You know what I'm saying? Mizey and my Luxa, Tuho, Juho have made it up in near the circle. I don't think Tuho's quite in, but with the way that the land is over here, I think in a few moments he's going to be okay to push up into that tree. But now Nitrogen, Zero, Fury in a position here to really spread out and get themselves into a better situation. We've got Essential over here on the very far west. He has gone prone as you see him slowly trying to crawl in. Now, Godtier and these guys did not actually get in the zone where they are. They're going to have to push in even further. Now, Tuho is going to have to make a play also as he is kind of stuck out on the edge away from his team. We've got grenades coming out from Nitrogen, I believe, as Essential is kind of in a position to not do that right now. Ooh, grenade's going to come out from Gweitler, and Gweitler's going to knock him back with a grenade, and Juho's going to go down with a grenade as well. This is like a grenade massacre right now as we've got them coming out on both sides. Juho is going down very quick. I think Strops is about to get lit up here. How can you not shoot him? Oh my gosh, Essential. The patience of Essential. So now that they are fighting, this is what I'm talking about. I think this would have been a good time here to maybe start thinking about taking these guys out. You've got Strops and Nick right next to each other. It's a good time to do a little Counter-Strike action. Get one down and flick the other one. Godtier is going down. Zero has gone down by Nick. Essential just needs to do something here to help his team get some more points by racking up some more kills. Nick is getting lit up here as well by Nitrogen. Nitrogen may not want to play this super aggressive. He might want to go after it and help his teammates. Ooh, and unfortunately making the wrong call there, taking a little too long, and now I think Essential's missed his chance. Essential's got his chance to eliminate them while they're reviving. Oh no. I think Essential's just trying to play it a little too cautious. You're already in third. You need to get these guys eliminated. He doesn't know that. There's 7 people left. To him, it could be one guy on each team, but if he's watched the kill feed, he knows there are squads with people left. A skilled kill feed watcher will be able to determine how many people are on certain teams, or at least give himself a much better estimate overall. Lux is going to go down. And now, exactly what I'm saying, what I was talking about with Essential, he's missed his window to win the game, I think. Unless Essential really clutches this. Essential's missed his chance to win the game because he didn't kill Nick and Strops and they were split off from the team. Now, he doesn't know that, but you have to take chances in PUBG. You can't sit on your opportunities. That was a golden platter opportunity. All he had to do was crouch in the bush behind it. And Essential is now going to get seen by Gweitler and be eliminated. And that is going to be a win on Game 3 for these guys. And that will be the third and final match of the Armageddon Finals for Season 4. Let's up. I always do that. Let's keep this back on the screen for you guys so you can see the score. So let's do a little bit of a review here. Nick, Gweitler, Godtier, and Strops coming in first place only with 8 kills. But that's going to be another 16 points on top of the 25. So they're going to be coming in a cool 41 points here just for this game. Now remember, first is going to be 25 points. Second is going to be 20 points. Third is going to be 15. Fourth is going to be 10. Fifth is going to be 5 points. Now you're going to get 2 points per kill. So naturally, you want to play aggressive. So all the teams here who have gotten themselves a lot of kills, 5, 7, 9. This is still 22 points even though they didn't place. That's like coming in almost first place. This is 16 points. It's like coming in third. So making sure that you're not just camping your way to victory. Like if Essential would have killed those guys, you could have had 2 more kills here. That would have been 6, 12 points plus 20. That would have been 36. Instead we're sitting at a cool 29. So playing, wait, no, we're sitting at a cool 29, 4, 8, 20, 33. 33. So naturally, playing aggressive is going to help these guys come out on top. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. We are going to go and tally up the scores now. I've had one of our staff members already kind of getting the first 2 games going. So we will be typing up the third match right now. If you guys would like to find out who won, be sure to head over to either our Twitter or our Discord. We'll make sure that we post it on both tonight after we make them a little graphic and we verify the scores. We are going to double, triple check and make sure that the winner is verified before we announce it and get people's hopes up. So please give us about 20 minutes or so to tally this up, verify, get some materials ready for these guys so that way they can go and share it off to their friends and let everyone know that they won Armageddon Series Season 4, first person here at vVv Gaming. Now, the winners of this tournament will be receiving some custom glass trophies etched and mailed to them. If they are an EU team, they will have to pay the shipping if they're like, as we are an NA organization, and that shipping is insane. So if you guys would like a trophy over there, you know, either we get you one big trophy that's within the budget of what all the other players would have received, or you guys are welcome to purchase your own trophy as well. or not trophy, purchase the trophy, but purchase the shipping as well to get it wherever you'd like to go. And if you guys would like a bigger one as well, we can also get a bigger one if you guys would like to buy a bigger team trophy. If you guys want 4 for yourself and you want a bigger team trophy or something like that, let me know. We can work it out. But we're going to figure out exactly who has the right to ask those questions here in just about 15-20 minutes. So my name is vVv Orion. I had a great time casting this. I hope you guys had a great time tonight. We will be back next Friday for the practice for next season of Armageddon. Either we're going to turn it into a league or we're going to continue going where we are. We're just going to kind of refine things and make it a little bit better. Not quite sure yet. So any tips or advice or suggestions that you guys have on that, let us know. We're glad to hear it, as you guys are the players. You probably know what you want a little bit more than most. So be sure to check us out, guys, at vvv-gaming.com, and just head over to our Discord at discord.gg/vvv-gaming. The entire front of this operation is running through Discord. So if you don't have Discord, get it. It's a free application. You guys can join servers, talk with your friends. It's all connected with bots. We can have all of the information for the tournaments on there. It's how we do everything. Hashtag PUBG-events is where you'll find all the registration links and information about upcoming events. PUBG announcements is where you will find all the current announcements for the current event of the evening. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am vVv Orion. Once again, I am signing off. I'm going to go drink some water, relax a little bit, get these scores tied up, and get these winners figuring out who they are so that way they can feel pretty good about their 6-week engagement that they just endured in. So thank you so much for joining us. I hope you guys had a great time. Big shout out to Matrino, Outfox, Expos. These guys have been so helpful this season, allowing us to have great crowdfunding platforms, great connectivity, and great platforms for us to find new players. Just want to give a big shout out to everybody who's made this possible. All the guys who work at and gals who work at vVv, Deathgrass, Alexa, Hailfax, who always helps out in chat. We've got a lot of new mods who are coming in. I'd like to give a big shout out to Val and some of the other moderators who still help us type things up and do some things that have been around here since like 2009. So big shout out to you guys. I know we have a lot of the community coming back as well, and we're trying to grow this thing back into one of the biggest tournament organizations again. And I'd like to start branching out maybe into Rainbow Six Siege as well. I would like to maybe try to get people on each week running some Rainbow Six Siege tournaments too. So we have some new avenues we might be looking into to try to expand this. And then once we secure a new game and kind of get it running well, we're going to just step into another one and just acquire one new avenue at a time for tournaments, I think. But that means staff. That means more people who want to run tournaments, more people who want to be dedicated each week, multiple days a week, multiple hours a week to help run this kind of stuff. But God is a great resume stuff. You can get a great resume going just by having some good connectivity like this and showing that you've been putting in the work, especially for some volunteer work like this. So be sure to contact me if you guys would like to get involved with anything. We'd love to get you guys. I'm looking for serious people only. If you don't have any experience, that's fine. Just be willing to learn and continue on what we're already doing here. We're not looking for people to come in and just change everything. We're looking for people to help us continue and push forward and grow this thing into something even bigger. So I'm going to stop chewing your ear off. I know you guys probably can't stand it, but once again, my name is Ryan. I hope you guys had a great time tonight. I'm going to bounce out of here, get these scores going, and we will see you guys this Sunday for the Solo Sundays. Be sure to check out in the hashtag PUBG-events for that link and all the information for when that goes live. And yeah, we'll see you guys Sunday. I'll be casting that as well. Hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. I hope you guys have a happy new year, no matter where you are, what country you're in. And hope you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful next few weeks with your family as well. So cheers, and I'm signing off. We'll see you next time.